Do you have photos that were in frames either on your walls or on different surfaces that when you redecorated you realized, I don't want to have these anymore, but I have to keep the photos, so what do? I'm going to give you my solution that I came up with recently that I've used twice now and I really love. Anyway, give that to you in just a minute. I'm Dana K. White of aslobcomesclean.com. I'm also the author of 2 books, Decluttering at the Speed of Life and How to Manage Your Home Without Losing Your Mind. We're available wherever books are sold in whatever format in which you'd like to buy books. Audible, paperback, Kindle, all of those. Anyway, I'll have the link below. So we have been redecorating our house. Do you see my new wall color? Anyway, and as I took photos down or as I moved them off of surfaces, as I move things from place to place, many of them I realized I don't want these frames anymore. I don't want to decorate my wall that way. I don't want to have that on that surface. And so I did what I did at my mother-in-law's house recently when we packed it up when she moved to assisted living. So basically, the short version I'll give you first, and then I'll give the whole why is this hard for me version after that. The short version is I took the pictures out of their frames and I put them in an album, okay? Yeah, this is a 12 by 12 photo album. I got it at Hobby Lobby. I think it's post bound. I got it in the scrapbooking aisle. And it basically, well, it has these single, just sheets like this. That's all it is. It's nothing fancy. I am not a craft blogger and I'm not a decorating blogger. We all know that, right? Anyway, my goal was to have a place where I could put as many of these framed photos as possible all together, somewhere special where I could look at them when I wanted to, but get these frames out of my house. Look at all of this. Okay, I'm getting into the explanation part. So if all you needed was that, oh, that's what she did, all right, bye. Go ahead. Okay, this is heavy. And it's a lot of frames, and a lot of them, like that green one, I go, where did I even have that green frame in my house? Oh my goodness. That's a lot of stuff and space in my house that was being taken up, that I wanted out of my house. So, I don't know why that's hard for me. I really don't, but for some reason, my brain immediately goes to, I can't get rid of pictures, and I'm right. But the pictures are in the frame. The frame I don't actually care about. So I'm gonna get rid of the frames and keep the pictures. And this is a way, now this is a special album that we can go through and look at. So let me give you some examples of pictures I'm talking about. So this is my oldest when he was 7 weeks old. How cute is that, right? And that is adorable and lovely, but it's, at the time, I wanted it in a frame. I loved it in a frame for years. I simply don't have room for all of the frames. And so now I'm picking my very favorite. I kept in frames the pictures of my 3 kids in their kindergarten years because that was just such their most childlike looking adorableness. I kept each of them, I kept an 8 by 10 of them with a baby picture, but I don't need every single thing that's ever been framed out there. Here's another option that my best friend does. She has in a hallway, she has all her 6 kids' current photo, like their most recent one, and then she just puts it on top of last year's photo in the same frame, okay? So like that child, she could technically take that frame down and go through and see their every single year picture. She's way better than me at getting professional pictures done every year. Anyway, but like here's our, we went on a cruise. There's a family cruise picture. And obviously, timing, whatever, that's an engagement picture. But little things that I had in frames that I'm like, I love that photo. I don't really necessarily want it in a frame. Oh, you wanted it to be like nice and neat in the album? This is me. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Anyway, but they're there, they're protected, we can look at them. Oh, this one looks like a much nicer, neater one. Right, okay, so a picture, that's a great picture. I love it, I'm glad we have it. I don't need it framed in my house. So anyway, I think this was $29.99 at Hobby Lobby, but they've always got the 40% off coupon, even though this one was technically 50% off, so I think I paid $15 for it. Well worth that. I did the same thing for my mother-in-law. Hers was not necessarily that she was redecorating, obviously, but we were packing up her house and she had so many framed photos that meant a lot to her. And the issue is that it's paralyzing because you go, what? This is a very simple little solution that takes up so little space, still values all of those photos. I mean, honestly, I would much rather look through this and go, oh, look at this one. I would much rather do that than be like, okay, I hate the way this room looks because I have all these things on the wall, okay? Or this surface over here, every time I walk by it, I knock it with my hip and everything falls because I just have so many frames on there. So this is a great solution. So for her, that's what I did. I just, we had to do something. Well, we weren't gonna get rid of the pictures, and just sticking them in a random box somewhere wasn't what we wanted to do. So she has a nice thing that only takes up a small amount of space. Okay, so that is my tip. I hope that was good enough for a video. Anyway, I am trying to make more videos. Here we go, 2 weeks in a row. Yay, go me. Yes, okay. See me at islabkimsclean.com. I actually also have a podcast where I specifically talked about photos and dealing with photos when you're dealing with, you know, just all the memories and family treasures and all that kind of stuff. I gave some ideas on that. So I'll link to that podcast in the description on this video. Okay, thanks.